Can't tell which ones I've eaten.
Sounds like one got you.
It did. Okay. Oh, that's demo. There we go. Now I can see the dots.
Well, because you were in demo mode.
No, I push it to demo mode.
Oh.
Pac-Man, eat and run. Alright. So, I don't want head to head. Oh, eat and run. I hope it does not show you. Oh, I get it now. You want to do Pac-Man. There we go. Eat and run doesn't have the dots.
Oh.
I had one of these, but I don't remember that part of it. I thought it only had one game. Yeah, this is cool. What are you talking about?
Brave Maximus.
Brave Maximus.
Brave
yes.
Maximus.
Uh-huh.
Now,
Got it.
what's the difference between that one and the other one?
Brave Maximus and the Fort Max. Brave Maximus was Japan, I believe, and it's also blue, which is similar to the Fort Max. It's the same mold. It's just
Different. I think it's a cooler cover.
US. I think that's really the only difference. Besides Fort Max, I think was more expensive. It's like
Yes.
$1,200 in the box.
Well, Brave Max was later.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah, much later. It's more modern toy.
it was very expensive. I know a lot of people didn't have it when it
Yeah.
came out because I think Fort Max when it came out, I think was like $150 or $120 or something like that.
So you want the
it was
Brave
like-
Maximus?
It was like the GI Joe flag. Everybody wanted it as a Christmas gift or a birthday gift when it came out. It was like $200 back in the day.
It was I actually looked it up. It was $110, which actually in '85 that's a lot of money for a toy.
It was.
My parents would have never bought that. I was out of toys then, but my parents would have never spent that kind of money on a toy. Forget it. I mean, I was lucky if they spent $30. I mean, that was a big purchase.
Well, that was
toy.
Megatron. Megatron was $30 new.
Was it?
$29.99.
Well, I think
I still didn't get that. I got GoBots.
I think when they paid for the Death Star, that about put them in their grave. They thought,
Yeah.
but I really wanted it.
Gonna be a slippery slope, and it really has. So I'm like,
Yes. All right.
Follow
yeah.
along.
And I think it would go perfect with all the other big GI Joe stuff.
You
that I
can't
have.
sit on him like you do your Harleys.
Like my APC, like my APC you sold, then you should have put another one.
The APC for G.I. Joe?
Yeah, I have a complete one.
You have a complete one?
Mm-hmm. Everything.
So you're saying I should get another one
You should get another one, yeah.
to sell you?
No, to sell you.
Oh, you want one? You want to sell me one?
Yeah. I got
Sure,
one to
bring
sell
it
you.
on.
Yeah.
All right, $400.
$400. I think maybe you should throw in like a pulp or two. You know,
I'll throw in
make
this
it feel
pulp.
Nice. You know, like, you know,
I'll throw in that pulp.
you should throw them like both those, and we can shake hands, and I'll give you the hug and then the little. Because when you hug this guy, prices go down.
Goodness.
Just so you know, that's what I said. Hugs get the prices to go down. You know.
Oh,
And then
goodness.
We don't need that, and then we'll just go ahead and take that off because I know you're just gonna say yes, take my money.
I'll throw in that.
And then
I'll
we can still be friends.
Fine. Take them.
See. Now,
$400.
now you got to come around here. We got to watch. What
No,
we
no, no.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Do not film this.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you, pal.
I've been assaulted.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, hold
What do you
those
like
up.
about these pulps?
Hold these pulps up. Oh.
The nice thing about
Can you
those
see 'em?
pulps
Yep.
is the condition for the age. I mean, those
Yeah.
are 1948. Those two there in your hand.
Right. Yes. And
Plus, the thing is with the pulps, like we discussed earlier, is that the paper used is a different kind from today's modern comics. So
Yeah.
for it to survive this long in that shape, it's just astounding.
yeah, it was cheap paper used, and these little rivets here.
Is that why it's called pulps?
That's why it's called
Yep,
pulps.
so I thought,
It's used
okay.
very cheap paper, and so like this is all that's all production, but like they were so cheap. Like these, usually the spines are crazy split, and they're all torn up because these are like super flimsy covers.
Are they just glued? They're just glued. Yeah.
Yep. So this is actually considered a nice condition pulp, you know, because many of them did not survive this nicely. So, and if you like these videos where we're talking about cool stuff like Shazam, make sure you subscribe, like, share. Price of Treasuries today. So yeah, we got all kinds of these treasuries here. Remember these when I was a kid. They sold these like on the magazine rack. Now what's good about these is that I'm older now, so these are actually easier to read. So loved them as a kid, now I love them as an adult because I can't see. These are great to read as someone that's older that can't see things. So, but yeah, somehow I've accumulated a bunch of these. And a lot of these are in super nice condition. This is a tough one. You really don't see the horror ones very much. DC made a couple of the horror ones. That's a cool one too. So, those you don't see very often. Rudolph. I made a Rudolph one. They would make Christmas ones, both Marvel and DC, which are kind of fun. Santa Claus in the snow with Batman. Oh no, Santa, what happened to you? Poor guy. Shazam ones. This one is cool because it has the TV show Shazam photo cover. I liked that show as a kid. I haven't watched it recently. I'm not sure how well it'll hold up after all these years, but it was a fun TV show back then. There's the Bible. If you need any biblical tales, got one right there for you. And then these Batmans are great too. This is the villain issue. Look, most of these are reprints. I think maybe some of the Christmas ones may have had some original stories, and then there were some original stories like the Batman versus the Hulk. This is the first time Marvel and DC would do a crossover as these treasuries. Oh, that's Wonder Woman. They did a Spider-Man, Superman one, but I don't think we have it right now. But Batman and the Hulk, it's like, come on, it's no contest. The Hulk would win. Hello. But most of them were reprints, except for a lot of the crossovers. Got some Superman here. And they would reprint some of the supervillain origins. Do some Dick Tracy. And then here's another. Each year they did a different Christmas superhero one. Batman, and even more secret origins of the supervillains. For some reason I've got like 4 copies of this. Oh, nope, I forgot the Bicentennial Superman one. Justice League. Superman Flash. Probably reprints all the Superman Flash races. Superboy. And then this Batman one, which basically reprints a lot of the Neil Adams issues with the Ra's al Ghul storyline. Great story. Great art by Neil Adams. Superboy. And then they also reprint some like of the original DC #1, Superman 1, Batman 1, first Detective 27, Action Comics 1. The interesting thing about this, I don't have, we'll have to pull the action. Oh, here, I got one up here. So, here's the interesting thing about these reprints, is that they had this cover, but then they have the cover of Batman #1. And the inside is an exact reprint, including the ads of Batman #1. So, I guess what some people, and there's the back cover. So I guess what some people used to do was, back in the 70s when they came out, they would tear this off and they would actually scam people and say this is an original Batman #1 and sell it to them for an inflated price. If you didn't know the size of an actual Batman one, if you'd never seen one in person, pre-internet, you hadn't seen one in person. So you didn't know exactly the size of it. And even in the comic book price guide, it had a warning that people would try to sell this as, an original. So I think somebody used to try to do that back in the day and maybe succeeded and scammed a few people. But yeah, it's an exact replica, even the ads, once you tear that off. Obviously, it was much bigger than the original Batman one. But Superman movie, Amazing World of DC. This is just a lot, kind of like a fanzine for DC that they put out. And then these are pretty cool because these are really tough to find. They actually printed these in hardcover, and the hardcovers are actually pretty tough to find. So this exact one was done in this style, but also done in the hardcover. I've also got the first Captain Marvel. Yeah, they had those hardcovers. So those are cool, but like I said, the hardcovers are much tougher to find than the soft covers. So. Working on pricing this second box of treasuries and getting them out. I have some duplicates, so we'll put some out in the store. We'll take some to Planet Comic-Con. We will then put any other, if we have triplicates, we'll just kind of hold on to those to restock. This thing up. It's always fun. Hey Ben.
What's up?
We sold that Fort Max, Brave Maximus. So I think we got a place for Triptychon now.
Good.
Okay, we'll put him out.
Cleaning him up.
Oh, very nice. But we couldn't get him to work though, right?
No, can't get him to walk.
Glenn was up. Well, he perked up when I said I had Triptychon, but he wants one that's working.
Yeah. I am putting him over here.
big old hole right here. Yeah, I got even more room. I can put Skylinks over here.
He cleaned up really nice.
Yeah, we'll put Skylinks next to him.
Gotta clean him up any?
Nah, he's pretty clean.
The artwork alone is like, it's phenomenal. Yeah. I've been looking for the Okay, I saw that. I did look through that. Yeah, a lot of it is not vintage.
No, I know it. Can't
Cool
pass that
cover.
up.
It's like 70s Dr. Doom on there.
You got a full body Galactus in there too. Couldn't pass that.
Oh yeah, that's a good book.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise I wouldn't. The He-Man case, you said? Yes, sir. All right, right on.
Oh.
The vehicle.
Yeah.
The oh, look at that! Toka is trying to escape or something. He took a giant leap. In there. What is this? The Bashosaurus, I think, or something like that.
I didn't see. You got the stilts over there too.
Yeah. Yeah, and it comes with the fit. The stilts come with the figure. I figure it's much more interesting to display it with the figure than the. Oh, man! No, you're good. We got that all crammed in there.
What'd you do without the figure, or is it all together?
No, I can sell it. I can sell it without the figure.
Five of him. I don't need any more.
Yeah, right on. He'd be probably 25.
I'll do that.
See what color.
Cool stuff here, man.
Thanks, I appreciate it. First time in.
Yes, yes.
How'd you find this?
Google. Oh,
Okay.
man, you got a dark face Grizzler.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see that? No, I didn't see it until
That's what I pointed to when he was
Yeah.
saying this.
I was too busy looking at that.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
he's a tough one.
Yes, he is.